Hi to everyone. My name is Subhash. Welcome to my channel Subhash Pilab. In my previous tutorial, I already discussed about introduction of Python, what is Python, and the basic concept in Python is tokens and the classification of tokens. In classification of tokens, I completed up to operators. So today tutorial, I will complete the remaining topics in tokens. After that, I will explain briefly about the classification of literals and the classification of operators and variables. So today concept is keywords. Keywords are nothing but predefined words. They are already available in Python. For example, return, break, continue. These are the examples of keywords. Not only these keywords, but there are so many keywords are available in Python. But I only take these examples for the understanding purpose. So next one is identifiers. Identifiers are pre-user defined words. Identifiers are user defined words. They are not available in Python. For example, for example, def. Def is a identifier which is given by the user. Given by the user. So the classification of tokens is completed. So now I will briefly explain about the classification of literals. We know literals are the values which are changed. They are not fixed. In that, classified into four types. They are integer literals. Integer literals means the values which are not having decimal points. The values which are not having decimal points. For example, 1, 2, 3, 5, 35. These are integer literals. But if you take 4.5, it is a not a integer literal. Why? Because it is having a decimal point. So it is not a integer literal. So second one is floating literal. Floating literals are the values which are having the decimal points. For example, 4.5, comma 7.2, comma 1.6. These are floating literals. But if you take 2, comma 4, comma 6, it is not a floating literal. It is an integer literal. Not a floating literal. So third one is string literal. The values which are enclosed between single quotes or double quotes is called string literals. For example, Subhash 1861, comma, because, comma, Sai. These are string literals. because it is enclosed between single quotes and double quotes. These are string labels. But if you take Subhash 1865, comma, because, comma, Sai, these are not a string literals because they are not enclosed between the single quotes or double quotes, not string literals. Fourth one is Boolean literals. Boolean literals are the values which are given as true or false. It is used in the conditions. It is used in the conditions. So the classification of literals is completed. So now the classification of operators. So we know what is operator. Operator is nothing but anything which perform operation. Operation is called operator. In that classified into six types. In that classified into six types. They are arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. So what is arithmetic operators? Arithmetic operators are used to calculate the arithmetic operators are nothing but it is used for the basic calculations. Operators are used for the basic calculations. For example, if you went a shop, you you want to buy a apple. Apple cost is 50 rupees. So you want three apples. So in that purpose, arithmetical operators are used. So in that arithmetic operators, there are so many types. So addition, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, floor division, modulus division, exponent. Exponent or power. These are the arithmetic operators. Second one is relational operators. Relational operators are used for the comparison purpose. It is used to compare the two or more values. It is used to compare the two or more values. That less than, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, equal to, equal to. These are the relational operators. Third one is logical operator. Logical operators are used to perform logical operations. It is used to perform logical operations. That they are an operator, and or operator. These are the symbols for and or operator. So fourth one is assignment operator. Assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. It is used to assign a value to the variable that we use equal to operator. Fifth one is shorthand assignment operator. Shorthand assignment operator is used to reduce the expression in the code. It is used to reduce the expression in the code. In that plus or equal to, comma minus or equal to, comma multiplying equal to, comma division equal to, comma lower division equal to, comma modulus division equal to, comma power equal to. These are the shorthand assignment operators. Sixth one is membership operator. Membership operators are used to find the elements which are present in the loop or not. It is used to find the elements which are present in the loop or not. The loop or that they are in and not in operator. In and not in operators which are used in membership operator. So the classification of operators is completed. So the new topic is the variables. Variables are used to store the values. Variables variables are used to store the value. In one variable, only we can store one value. Only we can store one value. at a time. We cannot store multiple values in a single variable. And variables are used to naming the memory locations. Variables are also used to naming the memory location. For example, a equal to 5. A is a variable, 5 is a value. 5 is a value which is stored into the variable a. It is also called as it is also called as right to left operator because the value which is present in right side and the variable which is present in left side, the value is moving from right to left. So that's why we call right to left operator. And in variable, we use assignment operator to store a value into variable. In variable, we use assignment operator to store values into variable. The basic syntax of variable. Basic syntax of variable. Variable equal to value. We can declare multiple variables, so but we cannot store multiple values into a single variable. We can declare multiple variables. The syntax to declare multiple variables is variable 1 comma variable 2 comma up to variable n equal to value 1 comma value 2 up to value n. So this is a variable concept. Examples of variables: a equal to 5 comma c equal to 7 comma d equal to 6. can also written as a comma b equal to 5 comma 7 and a comma b comma c equal to 4 comma 5 comma 6. In this, 4 stored into variable a, 5 stored into variable b, 6 value which is stored into variable c. So today task is today task. These are the tasks from above the topics. So you have to do it yourself. And I already said in previous tutorial, I will explain company hiring details also. So today tutorial, I will explain the JPMorgan Chase company. In that, there is a role technology support. I will give this company application link in my description. Please check it once. Please read the job description carefully. After reading the job description, apply for the role. So today's session is completed. Thank you. See you in another tutorial. Please subscribe my channel. And if my videos are looking perfect, please like a button and share with your friends. Thank you.